Hello everyone and welcome back to the Bond Armory. I'm Ray Crumpold and today we're going to be talking about this. That's right, this video is actually going to be about the real Bond strap, not the watch itself. It's an essential part of my everyday carry, and I think it should be part of yours as well. I always wear a wristwatch and I alternate between two. I have a Casio G-Shock Vibe Alert that I wear to work in the fire department and at the range. It's a very rugged watch. It's made to get dirty and get beat up. But my everyday watch is a Steinhardt Ocean One Vintage. And as you can tell, I'm a really big Sean Connery fan, and Goldfinger is my favorite Bond movie. Has been since I was a kid. And I wanted a watch that was an homage to the Rolex that Bond wore in Goldfinger. Unfortunately, a vintage 6538 isn't in my budget. The Steinhardt Ocean One looks the part, feels great, very, very reliable, and I'm not going to go into cardiac arrest if I ding or scratch it. But the bracelet that comes with it is actually stainless steel. I wanted something that was a lot more accurate to what Bond wears in Goldfinger. Through a little bit of research on Google, you can find hundreds upon hundreds of different watch straps with the same color combination, or at least similar, but none of them are entirely accurate. In fact, a majority of them are either NATO or Zulu straps, which, believe it or not, are not accurate at all to what Connery wore in Goldfinger. There is something out there, though, that is the real Bond strap, and it's currently available on eBay. There's two different types, but what's the difference between the real Bond strap and a NATO or Zulu strap? Let's take a closer look. The NATO strap first debuted in 1973 by the British Ministry of Defence, a solid 9 years after the release of Goldfinger. Its construction consists of a single piece of heat-welded nylon, two or more metal keepers, and a squared metal buckle. More modern designs reinforce the keepers. Zulu straps are essentially the same as the NATO but feature thicker material and reinforced D-ring style keepers. Now that we know the differences between the different straps, let's actually talk about the real Bond strap itself. Now, the one that I currently have on my wrist is actually my second watch band. The original one I have right here. Now, after about a year and a half of wear, the holes on it stretched out, the watch fell off my wrist onto some concrete, left a nice little ding on my dial, but I kind of don't mind. It adds a little bit of character to the watch. But unfortunately, the watch band was no good after that. I contacted the seller because I liked it so much and told him what had happened. He recommended I get this one. The big difference, this is a one-piece construction, and it's all, I can't grab it, there we go. And it's also single ply, single thickness. The new design is double ply, so it's double the thickness, which hopefully will prevent the holes from wearing out over time. And it's a two-piece construction. So instead of one piece, it connects to the lugs instead of just passes through. I really hope he does come out with a single piece construction. That'll give it the most accurate details to what's in the film. But the other downfall to this watch band is that it's $27 US, plus $10 shipping and handling from the UK to the United States. That's just shy of $40 for a fabric watch band. That seems like a lot of money for something like that, considering you can go on Google and type in James Bond watch strap and $6 to $10 all day for something very, very close. But if you want the accuracy, unfortunately, you're going to have to pay for it. Just how accurate is the real Bond strap? Well, the seller has gone so far as to replicate the colors and width of each off of Blu-ray stills from the movie, based off the appropriate lighting. And they are impressively close. He's even sourced period-correct thumbnail buckles, which are available in either polished or brushed to match your watch, not to mention sewn fabric keepers that appear to be a dead-on match. If you're a hardcore Connery fan or just want that little extra accent and Bond connection for your watch, I don't think you're going to be completely satisfied without adding the real Bond strap to your collection. So there you have it, my review of the real Bond strap. Again, I'll leave the seller's information in the description below so you can pick one up for yourself if you so choose. And again, yes, it is a little on the pricey side for what it is, but if you want something that's as close as possible to what Connery wore in Goldfinger, you're not going to find anything else that compares. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Why is Ray talking about a watch and a watch band? He's the weapon guy. It's the Bond Armory. That's what he does. Well, as a matter of fact, Bond actually uses his watch as a weapon. And I don't mean a gadget watch or anything, but I mean a pair of brass knuckles. If you look super close, Casino Royale, Daniel Craig does just that. In the climax of Casino Royale, we see Bond chasing after Vesper and her captors through the streets of Venice, leading to an epic shootout inside a home in the floating city. After taking out a few henchmen and some flotation devices, Bond makes his way up the stairs and checks his Walther P99's ammo. If you pay very close attention, he turns his wrist upwards as if to access the clasp on his watch. The scene goes on as the building collapses, and the next time we see Bond, he's mid-fight with another of Gettler's henchmen. If you freeze the frames and look very closely, Bond actually has his watch wrapped around his fingers like a pair of brass knuckles. Using your watch as a makeshift pair of knuckle dusters. How's that for an improvised weapon? Well, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Ray Crumpold, and I will see you next time on the Bond Armory.